Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday to everyone. Hope you're having had a good day for a good weekend. Today is the 7th of July, 2023. I've entitled this message this morning, 30 Pieces of Silver. You know, silver round right now, an ounce of silver round is going for about $28. And Judas sold Christ down the river. In today's vernacular, for 30 silver rounds. 30 silver rounds. I don't know what a piece of silver was going for back then, but if you stop and think about it, $28 times 30 rounds is $840. The God of the universe was sold down the river for under $1,000. You ever thought about that? Jesus Christ was sold for under $850. He was betrayed. Have you ever been betrayed for under $850? I know I have. Many times. You know, all they wanted was to be able to bring Christ down, the God of the universe. Judas, Matthew 27:3, which had betrayed him when he saw that he was condemned, repented himself, brought again the 30 pieces of silver to the chief priest. He tried to give it back to him. They wouldn't take it back. But earlier, in Matthew 26:15, they said unto them, "What will you give me, and I will deliver him unto you?" And they covenanted with him for 30 pieces of silver, 30 silver rounds. Then that was which was spoken by Jeremy the prophet, saying, "And they took the 30 pieces of silver, the price of him that was valued, whom they of the children of Israel did value." Matthew 27:9. Well, we have these prophecies in the Old Testament talking about the fact that God would be betrayed for 30 pieces of silver. You know what? The reason I'm bringing this up is a lot of people will compromise what they believe for gold and silver. You know, I have a website, I sell gold and silver. You know, and I can tell you that it's amazing what people will do for gold and silver. Look what Judas did for it. He betrayed the God of the universe. What did Judas end up doing? Matthew 27:5. He cast down the piece of silver in the temple and departed and went out and hanged himself. A lot of people destroy themselves because they're searching after gold and silver. Well, you know, we have to keep things in perspective in our lives. Some people, their lifestyle is more important than anything else. To live in a big house, to drive an expensive SUV, to go on cruises around the world, to hobnob with some of the most successful people is more important to them. They've sold their life out for 30 pieces of silver, you know. And The love of money is the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. I've often said I wish we didn't have to have the stuff, you know. You know, they say that the dollar bill is one of the most dirty things you can handle because of all the people that have handled it. Okay. Well, that's kind of what's on my mind this morning. Judas sold Christ out for 30 silver rounds. And this message is to myself. I don't want to sell out my Lord for 30 silver rounds. I'll tell you that. And only God can give us the grace to stand up for the truth of God's word and not to compromise. May the good Lord be with you today is my prayer. God bless.